Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond, broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Now, the touch base that I think understand. The martial arts, you have time. You might have the biggest, best kick, best punch, but if you don't have timing, out the door. How many of you here box? How many of you here do martial arts? Okay. Keep back. I'll tell you why, because you can use it later on. Okay? Don't slack off. Don't say, go want to become world champion. There's plenty of people here that can help. Okay? I got involved in martial arts around the house. My dad was doing his residency in 10 years. We moved into some apartments. They said, go play with the kids over there in the playground. They beat me left and right. I looked at the various saints, how they come back. If I pick any one of those saints, including Jesus himself, that's the way I look when I got. The next day, my father took me to mom. He said, teach me how to fight. So I learned how to fight. Then I didn't like people picking on other. I was getting the fight all the time. I'm proud about it, but that's basically it. So I started seeing that at a young age, that fighting, you gained a lot of respect. You know, a lot of people whisper about it. What's wrong with that guy? Whisper about it. I thought being a tough guy was going to be the best way. No way. Okay. At the age of 16, I graduated high school. At 17, I was in debt. I just like my birthday in September. So my son, so we share the same day. Every time. I turned 17 in Dallas. A lot of the guys from that area, from different schools, we all went to school over there. We all kind of roommated. At that time, you can drink at the age of 18. So everybody said, we have to go to Arlington, we'll get a six-pack. All right. So in the parking lot, I'm talking about liquor here. I'm pretty sure. We get hit by a car. One came out, about 7 black guys. Okay. Says everything's fine. That was the first time I heard the word speak. I knew what it was. That was the first time I had ever heard that word. So when I turned around, I got hit by a ball. We got into a fight. All the guys that were from the Raven crowd, all the guys that shook hands like this, just watched. I would get into a fight. The only person that jumped in was a kid from San Antonio. They broke his jaw. That day, I said to myself, I don't need to hang around with these people. I don't need to be. So I looked for the first martial arts. Join. So I went to do something possible. Okay. At 18, I was teaching Salat. At 20, I had gotten a full scholarship to France to learn. And that. Fighting for me is a science. It's a science that controls the person. Okay. At one time, they were used as warriors. The warriors were also ambassadors because if they sent you across country lines, you were going to meet their ruler. And if he did not know how to behave yourself, did not have a good handshake, guess what was going to happen? War would not turn to peace. So I'm one of the ones that believes that you cannot be peaceful if you do not know how to control violence. So I suggest that everybody that's here at one point in time, you all take up one form of martial arts. You guys can understand. And with that being said, by understanding laws and understanding crime and understanding second chances, I want to introduce a good lawyer, our associate municipal court judge, a dear friend, Honorable Nathan Chu. Good. Thanks for having me here, Paul. Now, thanks for being. You know, you have a tremendous story. Not from the. So I want you to kind of explain to the kids here. How many of you guys here are not from the radio? Okay. Have a couple. What brought you here? Let's start from when I was young. Hi, good evening. Thank you for having me. I'm not from here, but when I came here, thank you. I came here, I fell in love with people in town, so I decided to stay and make my home here. I've been here since 2005. Came from all the way from California, San Antonio, to Laredo. Before California, we came from South Africa. So that was, back in the day, there was a war. Different political opinions. One was communist, and the other was democratic rule. We came from the South and lost. So what happens to losing, right? Told everybody to pack up and leave. But it gets a little bit more complicated than that, because for the losing side, what they did was the government there would confiscate your land and blacklist the family. So that means that you lose your land, and anybody that was in that South government that lost, they would not be able to work. They wouldn't have employment. There was no way to climb up. So my dad did the only thing possible. He said, you know what? We're happy. So he had a chance to go by himself. When the country fell in 75, April of 75, I was born in August of 75. So I was still, so he goes, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm staying. So he stayed. He stayed for a couple of years and planned. And so when he planned, he took his whole family, extended family, all 72 of his family to leave. He brought everybody out. And it was under the cover of darkness, kind of like a movie. So, getting out of the river, going into the ocean, and just leaving the country. And then when the communists were aware of what was going on, they sent gunboats after us. I mean, just firing at the boats as we were leaving. So luckily, we escaped that and then ended up in Malaysia. So we ended up as refugees, no home, displaced. asking for any country to take us. We were so big, that everyone's like, well, if I take a family, and I can take 72, so our family was split up. So we did a process called political asylum. So it's a process we just ask, every country, whichever country we take. So a third of our family went to Australia. A third of our family went to Canada. And the other third of us in America. So, and when Paul was talking about moving around, we moved around. Like every year, every 2 years, we ended up in Tucson, Arizona. So that's where I ended up, our family. So about 20 of us. So our immediate family, my dad's family, my mom's family. So here, my dad at that time was only about 30. And then he had to take care of all of his kids and his younger brothers and sisters. So, and then Tucson, Arizona is not a very diverse community. It's predominantly white, have Mexican American heritage, a little bit more Native American. And then we ended up there. So it's pretty much, you sink or you swim, right? You learn the culture, you have to learn English, you have to add in and move forward. And that's what I've learned. It's like there is only one path. And that's the forward path. You might trip and fall, but you continue moving. That's what I learned. You might move. Well, the things like make friends, you gotta keep your friends, right? So there's a lot of people that you meet along the way. You gotta find people that are very good, honest folks, keep those. You have folks that are fakes, and those you need to abandon them. I think that's a hardest lesson. And I thought that. When you start realizing now, what I need to hang around with. So learn how to shift that. I've always dealt with the fact that look, I'm good to everyone. You have the first opportunity to be my friend. And I'm good to. But if you mess up, then I won't be your friend. But I'll take anybody in. Who you are, what your creed is, what your color is, what your side don't matter. I'll give you that first opportunity. But once you mess up, then I'll move forward. I think guys who is up there. Are they passionate around or not? They're not yet. No? That's if they're not doing that, let's take table by table, kind of go over there, kind of put the back and sit down. Okay? Okay? But continue. You were a prosecutor. Yeah, I was the prosecutor. So when I came here, I had two options. Either to go to the Air Force as an Air Force tag. I don't know if you'll a lawyer for the Air Force. Always a dream of mine. That's how I ended up. But when it got to that point, I had to make a decision. Either take that position or come down here and be a prosecutor. And at the end of the day, what it came down to was the dollars and cents. Because coming down here as a prosecutor paid double than what I would pay as a military. So I did that. And what I did for about 7 years was I was a drug prosecutor. And that's pretty exciting. So especially being on the border, we had a lot of large amount of dollars in terms of costs. After your experience, how can you tell the first time when you feel how can you react things that, like I said, that's part of my life when I work. I don't whether they lie or they don't lie, doesn't really matter. It shows by their actions. I just wait by their actions. You know, they can someone can come up to me after the event or something like that, and then I was like, okay, fine. This comes true. If it comes true, great. If it doesn't, doesn't. And it's not, you know, we're talking about second hand. Let's talk a little bit about explain that. Well, I'm glad you guys are here because I am also an associate judge, and what I have on Monday afternoons is I have a talk, which means that if we're driving and you get an accident, a ticket, a speed, stuff like that, you'll probably come before. Has anybody had a ticket before me yet? Oh, you have. Okay. So, what is your name, sir? Okay, so when you come before me, Daniel, how do I address you? Do I call you by Diego? Okay. I do, right? So and then your mom and your dad is next to you. So I'll say hello to your mom and dad. That's with you, right? Okay, very good. So if you do come before me, don't be afraid. You know, speak up and tell me what you want to do. You know, if you're not sure about stuff, ask questions. All right? You know, and talk about I remember getting the first day. I was 15 and I had a permit. And I ended up getting a ticket. They sent me to the judge. Molina, I don't know if our state representative remember Judge Molina. Remember Judge Molina? He goes, well, what's your excuse? He told me, my excuse is nothing else than driving and he stopped me. You know, and I go, I was doing everything right. He goes, yeah, but it says here that you did a rolling stop. I go, what's a rolling stop? Well, that means that you didn't stop putting a stop sign. And he said, well, anyway, we're going to give you 50 hours. So that day goes, have you cleaned up for 2 weeks, I was there cleaning the office. So my objective is when I have this morning, I have to make sure so that people understand that you have to share the road. I don't want you to get to the point where you're 20, 25, and you start owing $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 tickets. That's going to lose your life. You'll lose your license. And here, your license is your identity. You won't be able to drive, you won't travel, you won't be able to understand. So that's my objective. Every time I want to make sure that everybody understands how valuable it is the license and how valuable your life is. Because if you're an unsafe driver, you're getting into an accident, you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt those who are for those around. It goes back again to courage, right? Any questions from anybody? I'm not a fighter like Paul, but I do get a chance to. So I also have my own practice. I also get to defend people that are charged with crime. So I don't fight per se like he does physical fight, but I do get a chance to fight for my clients. If they're accused of something in court, you know, the bigger courts, and I've represented too. So the thing is that you always we don't always want. And you know, there's something that's been going on for the longest. Okay? Everybody needs to grow up. Everybody needs to go out. Everybody sometimes find themselves at a place, at a party, at a bar, at a nightclub, what have you. Okay. And what I'm getting to is, man will be man. Man will have to prove being man. And when you start mixing alcohol in the mix, liquid courage starts building. When stuff like that occurs, you have to be very careful how you yourself control that. Okay? Don't let alcohol control you. I'm also not telling you all not to go out there extreme. I'm telling you all, if you all are going to do that, and I'm my son's back there too, so I'm telling you the same thing. I'll probably have to is you all have to create responses. Okay? Now, let me tell you the judge, and we talked about this before, is you can be at a place, and you can be talking to a nice lady, guess what? Somebody else comes in and said, I want to talk to her too. And you're thinking, well, you know what? You can talk to me, and maybe my date. The one thing leads to another. A guy calls you out, you might be afraid, you might have done something. Something happens, the inevitable occurs. Sometimes the inevitable occurs. And you often want to the guy goes down. And you say to yourself, see, if you sit down there and you tell her, you want another drink, that guy leaves. What do you think is going to happen? That guy is just left. More than likely, he's going to go tell his cousins or his crew down the street. And before 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock is over, they're going to be back looking for you. Okay? And I'm telling you this happens across every nightclub, every restaurant, bar across the United States. Things that don't be afraid, not your friends. Say, look, let's go. Let's leave. Okay? If you're that good of a friend, and you know a situation develop, you know what female, and you can see that, grab your friend and leave. Do not stay there. Okay? The reason I say that is that's what the danger is. Well, the thing is that we have open barriers, right? I say the text. No one knows you have to get this back. You don't need to go there because the funds is no longer at this time. So, and in another case, we did this. I did a lot of security work in a lot of different places. It's all the same, whether it's here or whether it's here or whether else. And what happens is, fights are not fair. You don't be a hero. What am I talking about being a hero? You see a fight over there, don't try to do it, try to be a hero. Stop it. Let the security take care of it. Don't you go into it. Because that's when issues occur, actions occur, and somebody's warning at the time. Be careful, keep your eyes open. And that's all about them being more careful. Well, because I also deal with school, right? And that's something that I see. So I guess that's, there is a need to go in and protect the people that we live with. Right? So that's the draw. You try to protect them, but how do you disengage? The only thing that comes with that is experience. And then also don't put yourself into this. Or if you are about to get into that situation, just take a second. How important is it? Am I going to ruin my future? Am I going to lose my chance to go to college? Or am I going to lose my life? I mean, it takes like 2 seconds to process that. And then you decide, hey, look, that's not worth it. Any questions by anybody?
How long did it take for this process?
Okay, 3 years. So it's a process, right? High school, after high school, and college, and from college is 4 years, and law school is 3 years program. So it happens very fast. Every year that's on that track, that's good.
How long did it take for it to pass the bar?
As soon as possible. You don't want to wait on that one because the thing is that you can't call yourself a lawyer, you can't practice, you can't earn a living until you pass the bar and get that license. So normally how that works is on your 3rd year when you graduate, which is in June, right? You walk in, we take the exam in July. So you have about 2 months to study. We take the exam in July, and guess what? We have to wait till November to get the results. But in the meantime, you really can't do anything until you get that result. It's a 3-day test. It's a 3-day test. So what it does is it tests your mental acumen, whether you can persevere. Because, it tries to weed out the folks that can't cut. That's the whole thing why it makes it so good. Any other questions? You don't have a question? So what is the best way to talk to a judge? Well, being a judge is just a job, right? It's just the hat that I wear. At the end of the day, I'm just a person who competes like you. So to talk to a judge, talk about a human being, it's just the same way you talk to somebody. Just with respect, with the eyes, and then tell them what you want. Good question. Anybody else?
Is there a way to get out of this?
Is there a way to get out of a speeding ticket? There's a lot of ways. Yeah. There's a lot of ways. Don't know the police officer. Well, the best way is don't speed, right?
But what if you already have?
Maybe you already have the ticket.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. All right. So if you already have the ticket, right? The best way is to go up and judge. I'm speeding because I was late for school. Well, wake up earlier next time. But hey, let me give you a couple hours. These hours are.
Is there a way to like out of it? Like,
There is. There's actual valid medical excuses, right? So those are valid. If you have a medical problem, if you're pregnant, you go to the hospital. You have you're brushing someone that needs to go to the hospital. So they're valid resources that allow you to. And by the way, if any of you will get stopped by a police officer, do not be rude. Comply. Be nice. Be cordial. Don't try arguing. Just say, okay, deal with the ticket later. Or you can tell them the excuse. Okay? This is why I was speeding, or this is why I didn't stop, or this is why my light is out. Well, I did not know my light is out. Or what have you. Be cordial. Do not argue. Do not become argumentative there when the process is going on. But they can escalate it to other people. Okay? That's it. And a lot of times you get very fortunate. Sometimes the police officers will be in the morning. Okay? If they don't, you'll see me in some of your Number one, I want made a mistake, our judge.